வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வளமுடன். Be blessed by the divine power. Respected the World Community Service Center President is Kayamaya, R&D team, Digital Solution, Vision Directors, eminent scientists from all over the world, the team of Dr. Jaya Prakash UK, and research scholars, and my dear Sky family members, students, others. Today, October 2nd, it's a holiday in India, but the way in which people are talking, it is a holy day here. Dr. Rolf from Germany, he talks about organ transplantation and spirituality. I'm going to talk about spirituality and organ transplantation. Let us invoke the blessings of rishis, saints in this subject. Very simple agenda, pro and cons of organ transplantation, scientific aspects and scope for further research. See, I have 30 plus years in Sky system, 15 plus years in teaching and research, but my limitation is I don't have any exposure in clinical experience. Organ transplantation, pro and cons of organ transplantation, if you see it, if you pro, those who are supporting organ transplantation, they can say altruism, benevolence, charity. These are all the concepts associated with supporting organ transplantation. Con, that is those who are not supporting organ transplantation, is about the karma. It is a law of nature. Those who are misusing or neglecting, ignoring the certain facts, the laws, misusing, the organs are getting affected. And if you are replacing it, and you are interfering with the law of nature. So there is a not supporting view. Of course, there are many, two diagonally different views will be there. It is a sensitive and debatable topic. Okay, whether it is right or wrong, organ transplantation is increasing in India. There is a demand is increasing according to one study. And 2 years it was slightly reduced due to the corona. And another study, it says there are facing various problems. Donor and recipient, pre and post period will be there. And mostly their major issues and minor issues will be there. Minor issues related to fear, anxiety, stress, depression. Major issue, as Rolf talked about, is a organ rejection is a major issue. The basic question is, will spirituality help to solve the issue? Will Sky meditations help to overcoming the organ rejection? If it is solved, how it can be solve the issue? Let us start with the simple basic questions. All the dignitaries, all the peoples are talking about the speakers. What is spirituality? Let me quote Vedatri Maharishi in 1975 during the United Nations. He talks about the spirituality. He quotes that spirituality is realization of spirit, its existence, function, result in spiritual knowledge. Realization of spirit, existence, function, result in spiritual knowledge. And one step further he went, he says, it is a science of all sciences. So morning, Dr. Rabindranath has explained about Vedatriyam science. He's talked about absolute space, divine dust particle, life force particle, biomagnetism. My topic just extension of this topic only. What he talked about, it is an academic paper as a divine science. Students are studying here in UG and PG level, and as a practice, a Brahmanyanam, it is being teaching in the vision. So Maharishi in 1975 itself, he told it is a science of science. So here I want to appreciate, I want to tell Rabindranath that no, he is having the same view he is giving it. So it's a Tamil song, but I will translate it in English also, because I have a question. Is it a science? First question. Second thing is, if it is a science, what is science? So science has certain boundaries. It should be observable, measurable, repeatable. Otherwise it is called pseudoscience. But is it a science? But what is this? Validations will be there. So I will explain to you in later on. But as a song I will give you. See, Vinyanathin Vinyanamam Irai Vinyanam, idu Vinyanathayum Menyanatayum Enaikum Vinyanam. Vinyanathin Vinyanamam Irai Vinyanam, pala Vinyanangalai onraga Enaikum Vinyanam. அஞ்ஞானம் எனும் இருளை போக்க இறை விஞ்ஞானம் எனும் புது ஒளியை காட்டி போரில்லா புதிய உலகம் படைக்க புறப்பட்டது இந்த விஞ்ஞானம். இந்த விஞ்ஞானம் புதிய விஞ்ஞானம். இந்த விஞ்ஞானம் புதிய விஞ்ஞானம். நேர்வழியில் விஞ்ஞானம் பயனாய் கொள்ள சீர்முறையில் காந்த ஞான விளக்கம் காட்டி ஓருலக ஆட்சிக்கு வழிவகுக்கும் இந்த விஞ்ஞானம். இந்த விஞ்ஞானம் சமூக விஞ்ஞானம். இந்த விஞ்ஞானம் சமூக விஞ்ஞானம். விஞ்ஞானிக்கு மெஞ்ஞானமும் மெஞ்ஞானிக்கு விஞ்ஞானமும் எளிமையாக எடுத்துரைக்கும் இந்த விஞ்ஞானம். இந்த விஞ்ஞானம் அன்பு விஞ்ஞானம். இந்த விஞ்ஞானம் அன்பு விஞ்ஞானம். So this translation is, the science of science is divine science, which unites science and philosophy. Science of science is a divine science which unites all disciplines of science. To remove darkness of ignorance, a new light of divine science has emerged for the purpose to achieve world without war. This is a new science. This is a new science. To make positive use of science which perfectly explain philosophy of magnetism for the objective to achieve one world government. This is a social science. This is a social science. Philosophy to science, science to philosophy, which explain in a simple way. This is a love science. This is a love science. So, dear friends, the divine science is a new science, is a social science, and this is a love science. Okay. So, to define further, spirituality, it deals with imperceptible, mainly mind, life force, magnetism, and the unified force. That is absolute space. Okay. Vedatri Maharishi designed, developed a yoga system which provides scientific aspects of spirituality. So, we have age-old concept of spirituality, karma theory, pranavam, mooladharam, soul, God, creation theory. So, this is Maharishi explained in a scientific perspective as a karma theory is a cause and effect system, underline is imprint system. Pranavam is a biomagnetism, mooladharam is a genetic center, soul is a gene, God is a unified force, creation theory is a law of transformation. So, Rolf talks about body, life force and mind and soul, he told. And to understand, I am taking further concept of Dr. Rabindranath. It has three bodies, physical body, astral body and causal body. The physical body is made up of cells and made up of 5 elements. Each cell is a chemical battery itself. And astral body is made up of billions of Akash particles, self-rotating in motion. These particles are called life force particle. Sense and instruments cannot feel the life force particle. The only way is meditation. Astral body is a combination of life force particle. Causal body, life force particle consists of millions of formative dose particle. Life force particle spins and circulates throughout the body and produces magnetism. So, this is an overall view, you can say. Man, system, organ, tissue, cell, chromosomes, gene, ATG, ATCG, elements, energy particle, dust particle, and consciousness. So this is, the first part is physical body. Cell is the basic building block according to the physical body. DNA is the basic building block in the astral body. Now, what is the base for causal body? Here, dust particle is the base for the causal body. So here, this physical body, through electrons, we can able to sense. Through electron microscopes, we can come to the stage up to the DNA, and this magnetism, there are certain instruments are available like a biowell, we can able to understand certain waves. But beyond life force particle, what is the instrument through which we can able to measure? The mind itself is a measure, is an instrument. We have to make through yoga practice, mind itself is an instrument to understand the life force particle. That's where the meditation on life force comes into this. So what is Kaya meditations? A systematic psych practice. So is it a science? Yes, we can. It's as we say, systematic psych practices we can explain in a system way. It has an input, process, and output will be there. It is a biofeedback system. From life force, it produces a biomagnetism. Biomagnetism is transformed into 6 levels. The 6th level of biomagnetism again fed into the life force. Now the mind is focusing on its origin. So once it is focused on its origin, the mind frequency is reduced. Once the mind frequency is reduced, it can able to realize the spirit. That's what Maharishi says. So organ transplantations. So to join two different metals in material science, welding process is used. In biology, crafting is used. They will take from the root and they will cut it in Sion, they will join together. And here, if the understanding the Maharishi structured way, if the joining is done at the different energy levels, the possibility of joining will be more. That is one of the hypotheses. And certain research ideas we can give you. So this model, physical body, many of them know, but not about the astral body and not about the causal body. So we can develop as a computation model. Those who are planning to do PhD, they can take this as a computation model, they can be developed on this. And another research project is, we can give 2 groups. One group is based on the pre and post surgery, donor and receptor, without selected yoga practices, and another group with selected yoga practices. Morning, Dr. Premlata itself has told, he is a donor and he has told experience. There are a lot of things to be documented actually. So that will be useful to us to do many further research on this. So sky practices has a lot of sky practices. It helps in a various way, better focus, concentration, self-esteem, and manage to stress, anxiety, and improves kindness and compassion. So selected, there are a host of sky practices will be there, at least to starts with yogic relaxation, it increasing the self-healing. Meditation, increase the energy level. Kayakalpa for regenerating the cells and tissues. Simplified physical exercise, balance the blood heat and circulation. And the last one, not the least, it is a blessing. So the summary is, Vedatri Maharishi concepts are simplified and scientific. It may help scientists to understand scientific aspects of spirituality, which is being teaching as a divine science. It connects Eastern and Western. Morning, one speaker told. So this is a place can connect East and West. Yes, it is true. It is not only help organ transplantation, tissue problem, it also solve all other issue problem. And I want to answer 3 questions which Rolf has raised. And he has raised views and questions about 3 things. And he has asked questions during cardiac transplantations. So spiritual spark will be transplanted from one person to another. So if you understand this anatomy, it is not possible. Second, the soul reside in heart, according to them, is it true? The soul reside in the genetic center. But in this Western scripture, what they mean heart is the only genetic center, but in the terms they mention as a heart. That's what I heard in one of the speech in Swamiji. And when the part is transferable is soul is transferring. Soul is not transferring, only the organ is transferring. And this xenotransplantation is a very novel idea, but it has to see long way how it goes. Thanks for the opportunity given to me. Thank you all. Valka Vayyakam, Valka Varam.